Welcome back to our long-awaited sequel of our hide-and-seek home game, a sequel that took a little bit longer than expected to put together, but better late than never. Same rules as before, we have 45 minutes from London, Victoria to hide anywhere in London. Except this time, Dan and I are hiding, while Zoe and Catherine are seeking. We didn't get a chance to meet up before filming, so let's just jump into it. So it's 9:40, it's a bit late off of the start time for us, where we need to be.
Yeah, I got here late.
But it's fine, we're still going to get there within the allotted game time where we need to go. The girls are also having some travel problems, but hopefully it all works out for them. With Dan's problems getting into work, we only had about 35 minutes of hiding time to get to where we need to be. And now we're off.
On the trains.
On the tubes. Our goal, beat the girls 3 hours, 26 minutes.
Easily.
We've done our research. We had a few spots to pick from, and I think we've got a couple tricks up our sleeves. The girls were quite tricky last time with us.
So now we're gonna be extra tricky.
We're gonna be extra tricky. Yeah. We're still in the same time crunch as before. We gotta get this done before we have to all go to work.
Yeah, indeed.
But, so they've got about 5.5 hours.
Something like that.
Before they have to call it. Let's see if they can do it.
They won't.
We just passed Victoria. It's 9:55 right now, so we're a little bit late. Our starting time was meant to be 9:45 from Victoria, but
trains get delayed. Trains get delayed for some reason.
So we're on our one and only connection for this game, and I think we're just about to be able to make it in time. Fun fact: so this is Tower Hill. And I used to work here for a bit. It's also one of the spots we considered hiding. But, unfortunately, there's some very recognizable things in and around the area of Tower Hill. So, we decided probably best to just leave it.
Indeed.
Always thought Tower Gateway Station looked a bit funny. We just made it. So we just made it onto the DLR. The women hopefully will be asking their question just about the second we step off of it. So we'll see how that goes. While Dan and I were on the last leg of our journey, running out of time trying to get to where we need to go, Catherine was making her way down to South Kensington. Armed with a less than full battery and currently Zoe-less, she was ready to ask her first question before meeting up with her partner in Victoria. Okay, so it's now
29 past.
just in time, which means girls any second asking their first question.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, because the women were short on battery, you'll be getting most of the game from our perspective. Oh, it's 10:33, and the girls have asked their first question. Are we approximately closer to the coastline than them? Now, we did get some comments that like things that are outside the play zone shouldn't be counted in terms of like measurement and stuff, so like closest airport and coastline, but I don't think it really matters. We are indeed further east than South Canada. So they'll be getting that information very shortly. All right, shuffling them up. We got first question's a measuring, so it's going to be draw 3. Pick one.
All right, 1, 2, 3 off the top. We got Curse
of the luxury
car. Very nice curse.
Curse of the luxury car. Take a photo of a car. The seekers must then take a photo of a more expensive car before asking another question. Casting cost, a photo of a car.
We got a discard, draw, and a time bonus.
What's it? Photo of a car's casting cost. Time bonus of 9 minutes. That's not bad.
But I think Curse of the luxury car.
God, I wish we took a picture of that car that we saw, that Corolla de Ville car that we saw right outside Tower Hill. I mean, that wouldn't have counted, but like, goddamn.
Cool, right?
It would have fucking
They would have
cool.
never been able to find a car like that.
Okay, sure. Let's give that a go.
Oh, wow.
I mean, we are in the business district, so. First order of business, Dan.
Food.
And coffee.
Coffee.
Surely there's somewhere around here. I think I saw a yurt cafe on the map.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna go check that out. Yurt cafe, which just so happens to be right next to why we wanted to hide here. We chose to hide at Limehouse specifically because there's St. Catherine's here. And we thought it'd be really funny for for Zoe and Catherine to make their way here, see that on the map, and go, oh, of course those boys are hiding at St. Catherine's, the idiots. But we won't be hiding there. We won't be hiding anywhere near here. But for now, it's a lovely place to just grab a spot of breakfast. It was right around this time when we sat down for coffee that Catherine and Zoe finally managed to meet up at Victoria. So Dan, we just got another question.
Oh shit, did we?
Yeah. And it's a good thing we didn't hide at Forest Hill.
Because that's where they went.
No, because they're asking if our aquarium is the same as theirs. So that would have just like gut-shot sniped Forest Hill pretty much. So yeah, I mean the answer is yes, our nearest aquarium is the same as theirs. But we have a minute to answer. So why don't we enjoy some coffee, maybe pull some cards.
Hell yes.
All right, so we've just answered their question. Our nearest aquarium is the same as theirs, the big one down on South Bank. So it's a matching question. That's another pull 3, pick one.
Pull 3, okay. Let's see what the river has for us. So we've
6
got
minute time bonus. That's kind of rough. Gambler's Feet is so annoying. Curse of the Gambler's Feet. For the next hour, seekers must roll a die before they take any steps in any direction. They may take that many steps before rolling again. Casting cost: roll a die. If it has an even number, this curse has no effect.
And I think we have to take the Gambler's Fee.
Yeah, they played it on us the first time. Let's take the Gambler's Fee.
We're gonna show them the pain.
Yeah, that's some end game shit though.
We just have to wait for them.
Oh, I've just started videoing.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, so we're at Victoria Station.
We've asked 2 questions so far, which we've managed to about quarter our map.
Really, have we?
Yeah,
Are we drawing them on now?
yeah. So I think we should ask a picture question to give us time to
Oh, to draw a map. Okay.
gather ourselves. So
Do we
I
want the
think-
tallest building?
I was going to say we should ask them the tallest building from their station, please.
We're going to do that.
Oh, bacon sandwich. So the girls have just asked for a picture question. Tallest building from the station. Now, this is the tallest building from the station. I don't think that's going to be very helpful for them.
No.
I also don't think that you want to be asking pictures questions when you're not moving, and they're still at Vicky.
And they're not moving for a while.
This might be a rough game for them. Just before sending off our answer, we wanted to check what needed to be included in the picture. What we wanted to send was this, because it's the tallest building. Turns out, however, it doesn't quite meet all the requirements for the photo. As such, we ended up sending this. Now it's worth noting that the picture that we sent him is not technically the tallest building, but because the tallest building picture
Must include the roof as well as both sides. The building that we were going to use you can't actually get a picture of both sides. So even though it is the tallest building, for the sake of the photo that we have to send, we have to send a different one.
No. Unfortunately. And because Limehouse has multiple station exits, we get to choose which station exit we take a picture of the building from. So, tough luck.
Sucks. Shuffling them up.
Picture photo means pull 1.
Burn. Ooh, another curse.
Curse of the Impressionable Consumer. Curse of the Impressionable Consumer. Seekers must enter and gain admission to a location or buy a product that they saw in an advertisement before asking another question. This advertisement must be found out in the world, not on a seeker's device, and must be at least 100 feet from the product or location itself. Casting cost? Then seeker's next question is free. Oh, okay.
Ooh, this might be really good. Seekers must gain it. Should we do that? Should we do those voiceovers?
Oh, well, like...
In fact, we should do the voiceover. Get a photo of me. That's for the thing, and then I'm gonna voice over.
Okay. So we're mounting a pretty nasty pile of curses, and because they don't have any casting costs other than really, well, like doing the card.
Yeah, well, they get a free question. We have to give them a photo of a car, obviously, and we also have to roll a die. And if we fuck that, then it's a waste.
Yeah.
But having the 3, even just stacking 2 of them, nutty. This is the stacks combo for those Magic players. Stacks combo.
So we're thinking the second they start moving, once they get out of Victoria, we're gonna hit them with all 3
At the same time.
We could save them for the end game,
But this is way more fun. This is way more annoying. And I'd rather be way more annoying to Zoe and Catherine than just like let them have fun.
All right. While Catherine and Zoe figured out their next move, Dan and I finished up our breakfast and went to explore Limehouse for its best hiding places, all the while trying to hunt down some expensive cars. So I think we've just found a potential hiding spot. This is at the back of some residential building, but it's got a nice little seating place, and it's just off the road, and it's got this little
Little
overhang that if we were to sit under would make it kind of look like we're under a bridge
or in a tunnel.
So yeah,
Hell yeah.
pretty interesting. Now the one problem with this place, the one singular problem with the place is that that
Is the station.
is the station right there. So we are right on the heels of the station.
Yikes. But very spooky. Because you have to not only come all the way down here, but you have to look down here and then look down the corner as well.
Yeah, because like it's so hard to. Oh, you wouldn't even be able to see us if we were underneath it, and even if we were, we've got some tricks up our sleeve.
Otherwise, you really look like a tourist.
What we're doing?
We are doing a half-mile thermometer going north to Green Park from Victoria Station because we can't work out the aquarium question on our map, and we need another question. We need another question to split our map into
The
two.
aquarium question has made us think that we need to go north, but I'm worried they're on the border. So this will confirm if they're on the border or not. Because if they're on the border, I want to head towards Deptford. Because I feel like the tactic that they're going to do is they're going to be like, oh, we're going to hide in Catford. Because we know Catford really well. But because they know that we think that, they will hide somewhere next to Catford.
But also we're too lazy to walk half a mile north,
Yeah,
so we're getting on the tube.
I also feel like at St James Park, where we'll get off, we've got a good
Green Park?
No, St James. Oh no, Green Park. We can either continue north on the Victoria line, or we can head to Westminster, side and south. So it's a good move anyway for us. So let's hope.
So we found this big ass tunnel,
Secret tunnel.
but
Secret
I
tunnel.
don't think we're gonna pull the
trolls that live under the bridge move.
no, because I think anything gives it away that we're under a fucking tunnel, long ass tunnel. Oh, day. So Dan, what are we doing right now?
We're looking for a car rent, a specifically expensive one, like the Rolls Royce.
And we found 2 Porsches already, which is
Pretty sure that Rolls Royces are typically more, right? Because you see loads of Porsches, you don't see loads of Rolls Royce like chick. So odds are really low that we'll actually see one. But
if we do.
if we do,
Now,
very hard to beat.
Now, another thing that's happened is that the girls have started a half-mile
Oh, the
thermometer north from Victoria. Now, this is going to be really dangerous for them because it's going to show that we're not in South London, but we are only just ever so slightly north of them, which means if they get this wrong, like,
Ooh, it's not good.
they'll think they might think we'll have headed north, but we are actually just basically south anyway.
Yeah, we're essentially in line with them. So
Yeah.
they're actually coming up to meet us on the map. So they're technically getting
Hotter.
hot, technically.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Ah, but it's going to be a pretty tight cut.
very tight cut. The shard. He's there. Oh, we could go swimming. There's a ladder.
I wouldn't want to go swimming.
I wouldn't fucking dream of it. I'd probably kill myself if I fell in this water. 'Cause whatever's in it, my body can't handle.
Where are we? We're at Green Park.
Station, which is 0.8 miles north of Victoria. So we did a half-mile thermometer. We're just waiting for whether they are north or south of that water, basically, so that we know exactly which direction to move in. We need to have a think about what question to ask next. They then cut the map
Again. Yeah, I'm not liking the sun. I'm wearing all black today.
I'm in a fleece.
And I didn't wear sun cream because we're not used to seeing daylight
Or sun.
at this time of year
England,
or on
yeah.
this job. So was not prepared for that. But I'm going to go and find a shop because I want snacks and chewing gum. Essentials, which you're not going to get around Green Park apparently because everyone's just here lounging around. Great.
What do we
So
get?
Dan and I are literally right here. We were about to head out of the play zone, but we decided to check the map to make sure that we were in the 400.
As we got to Shoulder of Mutton Alley.
The women have just gone from Victoria up to Green Park with a thermo, cutting off Buckingham Palace. And we are just north of that. Just north. Which means it's
time to rip.
It's time to rip. That is a draw 2, pick 1, I believe.
Okay. Shuffled up. Let's see. Let's see what we pull. We get another curse. We get Curse of the Distant Cuisine.
Wait.
Or a discard 2, draw 3.
All right, Dan, voiceover time. Curse of the Distant Cuisine. Find a restaurant within your zone that explicitly serves food from a specific foreign country. The seekers must visit a restaurant serving food from a country that is an equal or greater distance away before asking another question. Casting cost, you must be at the restaurant. Great. We're gonna keep the draw to discard draw just in case we have to either discard it for a cost or in case we brick.
Yes.
We just found another potential hiding spot just next to this big gray box. Now, the thing that we haven't shown anyone yet so far is we've brought some disguises
We got high vis
and hard hats.
just
Now,
to make it extra spicy.
also, we got a few other things.
Different color jacket.
I don't think they've ever seen Dan in something not black, but yeah, we're just gonna make it slightly harder. They're also expecting me to be wearing black as well, and I'm in gray, so. That being said, it's right in the play zone, right on the edge, here. Now, they've asked us a question. If we are within 3 miles of Green Park, and we are about 4.5 miles from Green Park, so that would be
Ever so slightly.
a no, which means time to pull some cards.
So we were at Green Park. What did we do at Green Park? We did
Customer information, this is a reminder when on or moving on our platforms, stay behind the yellow line, that's call time for your own safety.
We were at Green Park and we decided to do a radar 3 miles, which kind of cut off zone 1.
A lot of bulky stations.
Zone 1
So we're now
essentially.
going to King's Cross, and then we're going to ask another question.
Because they are outside of that.
And there's a lot of good train links from King's Cross.
It might be we can nip down to Liverpool Street and go out. Either way, we're going to get back on the Victoria line at Green Park and head towards St Pancras and work out a plan.
All right, shuffling them up. Colin's doing this one, obviously, because I've been doing them this whole time.
All right, draw 2, pick 1. 1, 2. Oh, no, that's 3. We're stuck together. 1, 2,
Flip them up. What do we get?
dupe, and Curse of the Lemon Phylactery.
Ooh, yes.
Silver.
Yes, insert voiceover here.
Curse of the Lemon Phylactery. Before asking another question, the seekers must each find a lemon and affix it to the outermost layer of their clothes or skin. If at any point one of these lemons is no longer touching a seeker, you are rewarded an extra 60 minutes. Casting cost? Discard a power-up. I think we're gonna keep the Lemon Phylactery because that's so fucking funny.
Imagine.
I think we should play it immediately.
Yeah, now. We should definitely. We're definitely gonna do that now. All right. Now.
Okay. Curse of the Lemon Phylactery. Gonna discard this to pay its cost. Is power up.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boo.
So we didn't get off at St Pancras because we realised that we would like to get into Zone 2 because they're not in Zone 1. So getting into Zone 2 will allow us to ask a question of are you in our zone or not. So we're now in, where are we, Highbury and Islington. But just before we got here, we got given a curse. Is it a curse?
Yeah.
And that is that we needed to buy lemons and strap them to ourselves. So that is exactly what we are about to do.
Yeah. The lemoning is happening.
So I'm gonna, what am I doing? Am I tying this like that?
To make it a bit smaller and then you
Also
put the
ties
lemon
it
inside it.
closer.
Because the lemon might pull your trousers down a
No,
bit.
so I'm gonna do the same on this side.
Thrilling footage.
It's like, why just gonna take it like that?
Yeah. Round and round, like take that on.
Yeah, no.
We mentioned that.
No, the lemon. Right, okay.
It's something to check.
Okay.
That's pretty secure.
There we go. Is that the best way to do it?
I don't know. I've got enough tape.
I feel like duct tape would have been better. That's just like the whole thing actually. It is. Like actually, I don't see mine. You don't have a belt. I've got a layer.
Gotta make it secure. I don't want to give them any extra time. So I feel like we're already at a disadvantage. Just by being girls. Just by being girls. Okay.
Okay,
That
stand up.
feels-
Stand up and let's see. Oh wow.
That's secure. That's not going anywhere.
Good, okay.
All right, so it's like 12:20. The girls are up by Highbury and Islington, and we found this amazing, perfect hiding spot full of scaffolding where you'd expect people in hard hat and high vises to hang out. And what's better is, like, we could take a selfie against some basic bitch walls, and also that's our tallest building in our sightline. So I think we're gonna hide here, and I'm gonna show you a video of what it looks like from down the end of the street where they'd be coming past. But oh boy, I think we've got a real good hiding spot.
Oh yeah, we win this. We win this.
So while we found the best hiding spot ever, the girls were on the move, taking the Victoria line up north. Tragedy has struck.
I cry.
So the girls did just ask a somewhat concerning question, whether or not the DLR is in play. And it is. It's clearly marked on the map, labeled and notched. So yeah, they are in play, and we are at a DLR station. Let's just hope they don't figure that one out. So, you've decided to have a nice drink
Hell yeah.
while we wait for the girls, who just asked us.
We're a 2-mile radar from Highbury and Islington
Now, we weren't in their 3-mile radar,
when they were at Green Park,
and now we're definitely not in their 2-mile radar.
as they've gone further.
So, tough luck for the women, which they'll be finding out very shortly.
Yes.
So we have done a 2-mile radar from Highbury and Islington, which they are outside. Catherine's having some lunch with her lemon, and we are now heading to Stratford because there's a lot of connection trains there, and it's in the middle of our current playing area. so that we can try and hunt them down. What have you got?
Cheeseburger and a double cheeseburger.
And what?
It's cheaper than buying a big burger.
And what drink?
Coke Zero, because the sun is cool for a bit of Coke good.
Money saving hacks with Catherine.
Okie
Oh yeah, no, are you filming?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, just making sure I need to get these on. For, you know, for
Yeah. Yeah.
for continuity.
Yep. So another cheeky draw two, pick one.
All
All right, let's see him. Lay him out.
Drawn two. Two time bonuses.
I think we should take the Yeah, of course we're taking the 9-minute bonus. Let's not kid ourselves. So we're bored.
Casting curses.
So we're gonna curse them with the curse of the impressionable consumer, because we think they're just about to move, and this is gonna be annoying for them. Little did we know we had cursed them just as they had started moving, forcing them to have to jump off their line and find a way to deal with it.
So, we've found an advert, a little sign on the shop back here for ice creams, and an advert over here for lottery tickets. Obviously we can't buy either of those things from these shops because they're not 100 yards away. So now we've got to find a shop that sells either ice creams or lottery tickets because we have been cursed. However, eating an ice cream is never a curse.
We've just grabbed an ice cream,
Yeah.
but we had to walk like quite far away from what station were we at?
Canonbury.
Canonbury, and we had to get off at Canonbury to do this, even though we wanted to stay on that train and go where?
Stratford.
No, but we needed to get specifically to
Oh, Dalston Kingsland.
Dalston Kingsland to do a thermometer. So we are now trekking all the way back to Canonbury. The only problem is sometimes there's not a train. We might be waiting a while, or hopefully we get there and we can just hop straight on and we can get this map split in half to like crunch down on where they are. So yeah, bit out of breath, just not in the mood. I'm in all blacks and it's really hot and we're running. I don't want that.
So, the girls have started a thermometer from Dalston Kingsland to Stratford. Now we are down in Limehouse. Now we're hoping that they're using the GitHub resource, because otherwise, if they're just going to draw a line straight down from Homerton, it actually cuts. We're actually directly south of Homerton. And so then things would get tricky. So what I've done is
Very nice.
I've asked them for clarification that this is their halfway point. And they confirmed correct. So they should know 100% that we are
in the play space and not playing around like they were. with
Yeah,
the
so
play
so
space.
the information is
It's
going
still
to
true.
be correct when they ask. Because what we don't want is for our station to get cut down the middle. And then some tricky nonsense happens. But yeah, we just gotta wait for them to reach Stratford.
Hell yeah.
Until then,
we drink.
so the girls did their 3-mile thermometer from the Dalston and Kingsland to Stratford, which I think is gonna end up biting them in the ass. Because what they don't realize is
There is actually no train line that comes from Stratford directly to us. The only way to get to Limehouse from Stratford is to actually get off
at Canning Town,
at Canning Town
and then change
and then
DLR
change
lines.
DLR lines and go west, whereas they'd be on the train lines going east.
And now they've asked us another question, which is actually a really good question.
Are they in the same borough as us?
And we are not in the same borough as them. We are in Tower Hamlets, and they're in Newham.
They are next door.
So
But-
we have to pull 2 sets of cards. We gotta get the thermo, which is a draw 2, pick 1,
Oh yes.
and then we gotta do matching, which is draw 3, pick 1. So here we go. All right, let's see what we pull. Not that one, clearly.
All right. Here's our 3.
Draw 3.
And then our 2. Ooh. So we've got, for the pick 3, we've got
Well, we can either get a shitty time bonus.
2 shitty time bonuses, or a Curse of the Egg Partner.
Curse of the Egg Partner. The seekers must acquire an egg before asking another question. This egg is now treated as an official member of the seekers. If any members are abandoned or killed before the end of your run, you're awarded an extra 45 minutes. This curse cannot be played during the endgame. Casting cost. Discard 2 cards. Which is kind of fucking funny.
Because we've already got lemon phylactery.
Yeah.
So having a lemon and an egg.
But we do have to discard 2 cards. Okay, but I say let's take this one.
Yes.
What do we have here?
And now we've got Curse of the Overflowing Chalice, or another shitty time bonus.
Curse of the Overflowing Chalice. For the next 3 questions, you may draw, not keep, an additional card when drawing from the Hydra deck. Casting cost. Discard a card. You know what? Let's just take a shitty time bonus and discard it for the Egg Partner. Or the Chalice and discard it for the Egg Partner. Either or, I think they're getting, one of those is getting discarded for the Egg Partner. Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think we need this. I don't think we need the Overflowing Chalice.
Yeah, nah, fuck
So
that.
let's just take the shitty time bonus
Yeah. Okay,
and the Egg Partner.
cool. Should we hit them with the Egg Partner now?
Yes, we absolutely should hit.
Okay, so we're discarding this shitty time bonus and the Curse of the Luxury card. We did look around for it, but like it's so ambiguous as to how much a card costs that we're just gonna not deal with it. And for that, we're gonna cast the Curse of the Egg Partner.
We are at Stratford at the moment. We've just been cursed with buying a punnet of eggs and keeping one of them safe the rest of the time. We know that we've already lost time-wise, and Catherine doesn't want to be here anymore. She's just annoyed and wants to go home. We are waiting to see if they are on the DLR, and if so, what their station looks like. So we'll check back in later with our lemon, our egg, and hopefully Colin and Dan.
So we fucked up a little bit.
But
Their next question should have been free. We drew cards for it, but
they've asked another question,
we're at the same amount of card draws,
and it is now free.
and we're just not gonna pull now.
I'm just shocked.
We mistakes happen. We suck. I think they've clocked that we're on the DLRs.
But we could also be on the Jubilee line. Like those are the only 2 lines, except the whatever
Yeah.
this blue one is, whatever the broken blue one is.
That's the Lizzie line.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's purple, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I guess so. So yeah, there's three lines where we are.
But yeah, I think
The
at this point
Lizzie-
they definitely clocked that we're on the DLR. But I'm really worried for them because Canary Wharf for them is still on their map, it's still in play, and that place is a nightmare. Absolute fucking
Yeah.
nightmare.
And they would also go past us if they did go to Canary Wharf.
Yeah, they get on the Lewisham line. That's not where we is.
It's not. But
Yeah.
even still, like I love knowing that they have to get off at Canning Town and come backwards. They have to.
Well, I think their first step is getting to Canning Town.
Yeah, but would they know to get off?
I sure fucking hope so.
I don't think they know so.
But
I
like,
don't think it.
Canary Wharf's got like 7 different stations or something, all right next to each other, and like, we did think about hiding there, but big yikes, big yikes. So the girls asked for a picture of the station, so I'm running down from the pub to go get a picture, because that's the one we forgot to take while we were there. Luckily, just down the road. Time to pull a card.
Paddle. Okay, shuffle them up. How many?
1.
Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. Well, we get a discard 2, draw 3.
Don't think this will be very useful. But, who knows? Maybe.
Considering all that we have,
Our
time bonus and gambler's fee, I don't really like.
I'm not huge on this one.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Well, I mean, we get it.
we get it.
By Stratford. That'll do, because that's them.
Okay, so they're only 2 stops away, and we were still sitting on the post, and we gotta skedaddle to our hiding spot now.
Heavy sipping.
Because I think they're at Canning Town or Canary Wharf right now. If it were If
Poplar.
they're poplar.
They're poplar.
Okay, well, if it were me, I would hit a 1 mile radar from where they are.
They're not
and
going to.
And I think we're just outside of it. So, like I said, we need to get out to our hiding spot
And it'll be actually in the mile when they hit it.
before they figure out that we're on this part of the DLR line. All right. So we're back at our hiding spot, and what a good hiding spot it is.
We literally just look like some guys
2 dudes on the job site.
in front of the thing.
I don't know how they're. I mean, we've already won.
Yeah, we won on time. What? 30 minutes ago?
Nah, what time is it right now?
10 past 2, more or less.
10 past
10 past 2.
10 past 2. We started at 10:30, so that's what?
4 hours.
That's 3 hours and 40 minutes, I think. Give or take, right?
Something like that. I'm rounding it to 4 hours.
So we beat the time.
Hella beat the time.
Let's see if they can find us.
They can't. They can't find us.
And they've just asked for a selfie. So we're gonna take this off and we're gonna give them a selfie right now. Okay, so now we got to draw 1 card.
Shuffle them up. 1 card. And it is
Time
the
bonus.
time bonus. For
6
10
minutes.
Oh,
6
yeah,
minutes.
6 minutes.
Not bad.
I could only split.
It's something. So we got 15 minutes in time bonuses currently.
Oh shit! I put it back.
All right,
Confirmed. Time bonus.
you ready?
Okay, we're rolling for Gambler's Dice. It's odd. It casts. We get him.
So, update. They're at Limehouse.
They've just arrived.
I don't know exactly what tipped them off.
We've just hit them with the Gambler's Curse feat. What? Curse of Gambler's feet. That
Yeah.
one. And so that should be really fun in slowing them down.
But we're in endgame now, which means we cannot move from where we currently are. And where we are, I'd say is a pretty damn good hiding spot, Dan.
Yes. We're stood by some scaffolding in high vis and hard hat, random clothes. They're not gonna know it's us when they walk by. They're not gonna know.
So they just asked us
For a quarter mile radar.
Now, I'm surprised they didn't do anything to rule out Canary Wharf and that sort of area. I do wonder why that is the case, but quarter mile radar means another draw 2, pick 1.
Okay. Here, hold the box.
Holding the box.
And the top. Okay. Cool. Let's give it a shuffleroo.
To reiterate, currently all we have
Or some time bonus.
is 15 minutes in time bonus.
All right. Draw 2.
Draw 2.
Good. Give you that.
1.
2.
2 time bonuses. We'll take the larger of the 2, which is 6
Minutes.
6 minutes.
Hell yes.
Right, so they're here. They're 300 and something meters away. Now, I'm really hoping our gambit of like... They're so close. We're really hoping that the gambit of St. Catherine's, that they're going to spend some time walking around that place going, these idiots.
Of course they would hide at St. Catherine's. That's not where they are.
No, not
We're
even close.
somewhere else. I don't even actually know.
Opposite direction, bro.
Well, but we're by a school. There's a school there.
Yeah, it's
No
right across
playground. But other than that, there are no other defining features other than the scaffolding we're using to hide.
They just asked a question whether or not our nearest park is the same as theirs. So we're going to get back to you on that once we figure that out. So we are closer to a different green space than they are, because the one really close to the station, called
Somebody's Gardens? York Square Gardens.
York Square
So
Gardens,
obviously, yeah, their closest is York Square Gardens,
Which
that's
is-
not our closest.
which is where we were at the pub, basically. But we're not there. So now we need to draw 3, pick 1.
Yes,
Because it's a
and
matching question.
our closest park is Rectory Gardens. That's the one that we're closer to.
All
as
right.
as you can see.
Let me just...
Just for video evidence, we are here and our thing is there. That's our closest park.
Alright, let's...
Shuffle them up. Yeah, you might as well. I've been doing all of them. You might as well edit.
that MTV fucking
The in-between shuffle.
push shuffle. 1, 2. Is that 3 or am I? No, they're
this
stuck.
is they're stuck together.
Oh, they're stuck there. There you go.
So we got 3, and we pull Curse of the Zoologist.
Curse of the Zoologist. Take a photo of a wild fish, bird, mammal, reptile, amphibian, or bug. The seekers must take a picture of a wild animal in the same category before asking another question. Casting cost: a picture of an animal. Which I don't think's good.
Which is useless. A time bonus.
Yeah.
And Curse of the Unhinged Tourist.
Curse of the Unguided Tourist. Send the seekers an unzoomed Google Street View image from a street within 500 feet of where they are now. The shot has to be parallel to the horizon and include at least one human-built structure other than a road. Without using the internet for research, they must find what you sent them in real life before they can use transportation or ask another question. They must send a picture to the hider for verification. Casting cost: seekers must be outside. Now, the tourist one's quite funny because I'm pretty sure.
What does it say? It must be.
Didn't we?
Must be outside.
No, never mind. You know what? Should we just take the time bonus for simplicity's sake?
Yeah.
I think the girls are fucked anyways, so let's just take the time bonus.
Yeah, we might as well. Yeah, we might as well just give them some help. So time bonus in the bank.
Secured. They've asked us another question: tentacles. So we're gonna draw quite some. They've asked us of the museums within 1 mile of them, which are we the closest to? Which is the Museum of the Book.
Which is here, as you can see.
Yeah, very close by. So we're gonna go down again.
Oh yeah, the.
Out of frame.
Oh, we're back. We're back. Let's
Yeah.
shuffle them up.
Shuffle them
No
up again.
cheating in these ends. Zoom in on my face with that one. And leave that bit of me telling you to zoom in my face on, and then zoom in on my face again. Great, thanks.
Great.
Actually, don't zoom in on my face that
Just
time.
pull the fucking cards.
How many?
Draw 4, pick 2.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3, 4.
4.
We get 2. We get a
Randomized question.
What is that one?
Curse of. Oh wait, no, we did.
Impressionable consumer?
No, we did that one.
Oh, we did that one. Okay.
Get that out of there.
That's fine. Who gives a shit?
Hey, give me that top card.
I mean, does it really fucking matter? It's another time.
Time bonus: 12 minutes, 6 minutes, and 3 minutes. Should we? Let's just take the time bonus.
Yeah. What else are we gonna take?
Randomized
Like,
question. I don't care.
It doesn't
All right.
matter.
Another 18 minutes of time
Fucking
bonus. We're rich.
We're stacking. We're
Time
stacking.
bonus.
How much is that? Is that 18 minutes of time bonus
Let's
now,
see.
or- Oh no, it's more because we just hit a 12.
Okay, so that's 12.
12 plus
That's
12.
12. 24.
24
Plus another 12. 36.
Six.
Plus another 6.
42.
42 minutes of time bonus.
We win. We just win.
Hands down. So, they've asked for a picture of 2 buildings. 2
We've
buildings
delivered.
right here. We've delivered. So, that means
Oh yeah, I mean, we get to draw. I forgot about that.
1 card from the top.
Peel it. What do we get?
3 minute time bonus. Just gonna discard that.
Yeah, our hand's full. Full hand. It's the smallest time.
Yeah.
Send it.
So the girls are close. They're lucky they come that way. They'll pass just along that street. Hopefully they won't notice us. They're about 2 right turns away from us.
Yes. Unfortunately, in the path that splits like this, which is if they took this path, they would come directly past us there. They went up. So they'll have to go up and then around and then down to come across us that way. So they should be coming from that direction. If they figure it out.
trace, please. Okay, well they just asked for a street trace. This might give the game away, but we'll see about it. So they asked us for a street trace, which means we gotta rip another singular card.
Off the top. What
Off
do we
the
get?
top. Look at that, it's another 3 minute time bonus. So
That
that's
we're gonna
go
put
to discard
In your
again.
head. You know, because they're still gambler speeding. That's why they're taking so long.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot
They are. They are. Oh god, they're so close.
They're so close,
So close.
yet so far away.
Okay, but we should start
Being silent.
being silent. Start getting worried.
Well, really, we don't have to be silent until they like hit the junction on Salmon Lane.
Yeah,
you know?
but how often does the map update? Is like the question.
That is true. I think it only updates when they open the fucking map. I think it genuinely only updates when Zoe like opens Google Maps.
Okay, well, sooner or later they'll find us. Hopefully later.
It will be later.
I literally heard them saying that's them. They're like, no, it's not. They see the tripod, that gives it away. Bugs!
I've been wearing that all day.
No!
I was like, no, that's definitely the right picture.
We heard you guys say, is that them? No, it's not.
Oh, no, I was like, this is the right building.
Oh.
This is the right picture. This is the right wall. I was like, oh no, it's just a couple of buildings. And I was like, no, that's suspiciously quiet. I was like, no, what?
Where did you get that red
This
jumper from?
That's fine. We know you've never seen Man in Red before, so...
You thought these would work, didn't you?
Everything's
I've
for
never
work.
seen a
Actually, no, this is from home. This is off from my public case at home.
I genuinely didn't think we were going to find you before
So
we had to leave for
we
work.
have 42 minutes in time bonus.
Catherine was like, if we don't find them on this street, I'm going back to the station because I've got to get into
I've got to be at
work.
work before.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Well,
well done,
God.
guys.
good
Well
game.
done. Good game.
Good game.
How did you guys know we were at Limehouse specifically?
We narrowed it down to 4 tubes, 4 DLR stations and just vibed it.
And when you sit
We-
on the DLR,
We sat at the front of the DLR so we could look at every station.
station.
Yeah, we had a tripod that right there. We were surprised you guys didn't see the fucking tripod.
I just thought it was 2 buildings because you're at building site.
Yeah, exactly. That was our whole spiel. But good question with the trace.
Did you come
Yeah.
across any buildings?
What?
Buildings, and any buildings actually like come across and be like,
No.
The street trace was what gave it away, and actually, if we hadn't asked, I think we would have been looking until. We
Oh
had to
yeah.
go to
Oh
work.
yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
So
we would
it
have
was a
been so
very,
rude.
very good question. But
Thank God.
well, good game. Good game,
Good
guys. Good
game.
game. Hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Well, the girls tried their best and managed to find us within 4 hours and 16 minutes. But with a whopping 42 minutes of time bonus, that brings our total to 4 hours and 58 minutes, making us the winners. Thank you to everyone who tuned in and everyone who waited for this to come out. We had a lot of fun and can't wait to do more of this in the future. Until then, see ya.